Hi, hello. My name is Luth Hakimi, and I guess I should repeat this once again since this is a different video, perhaps. I am a student who just finished foundation in MMU in Cyberjaya. Now I am interested in taking a bachelor in science architecture in University Tunku Abdul Rahman in Kajang. This is my second video for my video submission per the perusal for the bachelor admission. And in the first video, I did a house. Here for the second one, I will be doing a bullet train. Again, I'm gonna explain how this is gonna work because once again, I only have my phone to record all of this. Basically, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna start draw the rough sketch of the bullet train, and of course while I'm doing that I should explain what I'm doing as I'm sketching it. After I'm done with the rough sketch, I will show it to you. After that, I will outline the important parts so you can see the actual physical embodiment of the design. And of course, after I'm done with the outline, I will show it to you, and that'll be it. So let's go, shall we? Just to be a little bit safe, I did drew this in advance, so I know what I'm gonna be doing. So here is the rough sketch. Of course, you basically can't see anything right now, but once I add the outlines, which will reveal its actual physical form, you will see it in its beauty. Oh, and another thing is that while I was doing the rough sketch, I didn't put too much detail into it because I'm just gonna add the detail. 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 I'm just gonna add the deta when I'm doing the outlines anyway. So that's a little thing that I'm gonna give you a heads up with. Anyways, here is the bullet train in the flesh. I know it looks a little bit weird. I did try to put some sort of angle to it. And not my best design, but I did try my best with this bad boy. And let me go through with the design. As you can see, there is the windscreen. I did add those like shark fin things on the side as decoration. And down here you can see the framework that I aforementioned. Above the framework is another like sort of like light feature, I guess, above the framework to make it stand out more. And those little lines on the framework is supposed to resemble like the exhaust. So in a sense, I tried to make the exhaust of the train look cool, I guess. Wait, do they use exhaust? I need to do more research. Also, you can see those little weird squiggly lines there. They're just sort of decoration for the bullet train, and you can kind of see, and you can kind of see those little faint lines there. Those were the supporting lines that I was talking about, where I tried to put this sense of curves that this bullet train of my design has. This is the front of the train. You can see it also has like mouth. It also has like some sort of mouth there, because as I said, I want to put some sort of character into my design. And what's even more in character that I try to put is the eye. And yes, that is the headlight, but I also try to make it look like some sort of eye. I also kind of imagine the iris there the iris in the middle there can kind of move, which is like kind of like how a normal eye would. And I also try to make it look kind of like rough, but also slender and cool as well, not like rugged and ancient, I guess. So this is the entirety of my bullet train design. Sorry for the little mess of my stationery stuff here, but this is the main focal point here, and I would say I'm pretty okay with this design, I guess. I mean, I am still okay with it. I'm not dissatisfied with it, but it is okay for me. Now, when I was designing this bullet train, one thing that I always kept in mind is, of course, aerodynamics. And I believe for a bullet train, it is so that there's less air resistance for the train to move forward, meaning with less air resistance it can move faster than supposed to having quite high air resistance to its design. The reason why I think, which is also the reason why a lot of bullet trains have like this very slender flowy design, where they would look very slender, very wavy, so that the air around that said transportation or vehicle can move around it much more cleaner, which makes less air resistance for the transportation or vehicle as per se. That is one of the things that I tried to keep in mind while I was designing this bullet train. A few other things that I kept in mind, that I try to keep in mind, is I think I said this before, and that is not to add too much visual noise to it, meaning I try to keep the design rather humble, but I also want to make it look cool and awesome. And as I have shown to you with my decorations, my frameworks, and with my decoration on the frameworks, decoration on the decorations, it's just my way of making it look pretty, but I also refrain myself from making it look bloated visually. And I think the final thing that I kept in mind is, of course, to make it work as a bullet train to begin with, so that the design actually makes sense for a bullet train. I mean, yes, I can make it look unique, different, appealing, outstanding, but again, I try to put aerodynamics and make the design as flowy and as slender as possible to reduce air resistance around the vehicle. And with all of that balance, alongside with me trying to make it unique, the result is this per set design. I mean, I guess the part where I said I want it to look unique is, I guess, the eyes or the headlight, where I want to give it character, instead of just looking like a normal cool train. When I designed this, I did put quite the amount of effort into this bad boy. It took me quite the time to make him balance. I mean, not really him. I'm not too attached with this design to that level, but you do get my point, where I try to make it balance, so that I try to put some amount of respect to this design, so that it doesn't look terrible for, I guess, the reviewer of this video. And the reason why I chose architecture is because I believe with the Bachelor of Science Architecture in UTAR, I will be able to develop my idea and design here way further than how it is right now. I believe I can even draw better of this guy here. I can design him better. I can maybe learn some basic design elements to design my bullet train as well. And I also believe I will get the correct professionalism when I am studying there for my bachelor, to become a very successful architect. So that is my bullet train design for my second video of video submission for my Bachelor Admission in University Tunku Abdul Rahman in Kajang. The third video, which is the next video, which is also the last one for my video submission, will be a bridge. So my name is Luth Hakimi, and thank you.